Hey everybody, Motorport 59 here, talk a little bit about the resurgence of COVID. I just made a video, I think in the last batch that I put up. I can go back and look, but it was about how we hadn't heard from COVID in a while. It was gone. It was the scourge of humanity, and it was gone. But not 2 weeks after I made that, what happened? COVID's back. All of a sudden, it's back. At Lionsgate headquarters in Santa Monica, California, in the news, and you know that all these leftist companies like Lionsgate, I'm sure there are others, who are going to start wanting people to wear masks in their buildings. I noticed that when I go to doctors' offices now, there was no mention of masks for a long time, but now when you look on the websites, I try to make most of my appointments online, and right there at the bottom, masks recommended, not required. I will do no business with anyone who requires a mask this time around. This is silly. The Democrats are just proving again that they are out of ideas. They've been out of ideas for a long time. They're just proving it again. And the rank and file voters are just too stupid to realize it. And I always used to say, up until the last few months, that I didn't like using the word stupid and applying it to people. I don't like calling people names. I really, really don't. I always like to think that people were misguided or misinformed or just ignorant of the facts. But the simple fact is, in this day and age, with all the information that is available out there at the touch of a finger, you can look up any politician's record. You can go find the truth for yourself. It's not that hard to find. Don't go to a left-wing website and don't go to a really right-wing website. There are plenty that just give you the facts. All that information's out there. And if you're any older than a junior in high school and you don't know this stuff but you're commenting on it, you're stupid. You're not misinformed because you haven't taken the time to go look at something. You're not misinformed, you're intellectually lazy. You're not misguided because if you can't think for yourself, you're a typical liberal and you deserve whatever you get. As Thomas Jefferson said, people get the government they deserve. The problem with that is I end up with the government you deserve and I don't deserve it. You're not ignorant of the facts because the facts are just out there. They're out there to find. And the thing is, they don't even go look at the left-wing websites. They just listen to the news and say, oh, okay, that must be true. They said it on CNN. So there's no more ignorance or misguidance or misinformation. You're just stupid. If you believe what the mainstream media and the left are telling you right now, you're stupid. You know what? I gotta give the mainstream media a break because they're actually starting to report some of the real news. They're actually starting to talk about the facts. And the New York Times, the Washington Post, these are papers that have almost become jokes like the National Enquirer, but even they are starting to say, hey, wait a minute, we were wrong about this. They were wrong. Before a lot of them, they were wrong about this. We just didn't realize it, but we realize it now. Fauci should be prosecuted as a criminal for lying to Congress, for lying to the American people. Joe Biden, I'm not even going to get into all the reasons he should be prosecuted, but the way he handled the COVID crisis was criminal. Gavin Newsom, the way he handled it was criminal. Even Bill Maher agrees with all that. And Bill Maher, you know how he is. Did you see the interview he did with Ron DeSantis? It was actually a great interview, and he said, hey, you did the right thing in Florida. We all see that now. That doesn't mean Maher is a conservative or is ever going to vote for a Republican. He's just admitting that this was a bunch of BS. It was a bunch of BS then when it was a serious illness. I got it. You guys know me. I almost died from it. But I'm not going to comply this time. I'm not going to wear masks. I'm not going to get vaccinated. I'm not going to do any of this crap. And I know people here in California, and one in Tehachapi and a couple here in Bakersfield are small business owners, and they said they won't shut down. They will absolutely refuse to do it. And that's what the business owners should have done last time, because there's really nothing that the government can do about it. There were no laws written that said these people couldn't keep their businesses open, and they could have taken all this stuff to court afterwards or whatever, and they would have succeeded. This time, I don't think the courts are going to get involved. I don't think law enforcement's going to get involved. I don't think any of that's going to happen this time, because it kind of looks like even the true American liberals have had enough of all this. The young progressives, yeah, they're still dumbasses. They're, as I said a while ago, they're intellectually lazy. They're spoiled. They're more worried about the latest video game than what's going on in the world around them, and they tend to just believe the last thing they heard. And you generally hear things on the mainstream media because you actually have to go look for things that have a different point of view. So here we go with COVID again. I see that there for, I don't know, for the last 6 months or so, I would see advertisements about, hey, get your free COVID test from this place or that place. They're giving them away because nobody was ever going to buy them again. And I'm already seeing things again where this time they're giving them away. The home COVID test. You're not going to have to go get tested somewhere else. All these variants have weakened. And they say this one, their big thing is this one's even more contagious than the other one. Yeah, but it's not. It doesn't really make people sick. No one's really getting sick from it. I don't want to get sick again. Don't get me wrong. That was really scary. I have come close to death a couple of times, but it was things that happened like that. Motorcycle wrecks. Almost drowned one time. Those were things that happened very quickly. But when you're sitting in a hospital and you can't breathe and you don't know what's going to happen, anybody who can go through that and tell me they aren't scared is a liar. The sickness was scary, but you know what scared me even more? The way everybody caved into the government. And this is how they won the 2020 election. They used COVID to scare everybody into submission. It came along at the perfect time for them, and they didn't care about the facts of the matter. All they cared about was that this was something else that they could hang on Donald Trump. But anyway, this whole COVID thing is just another presentation from the Democrats. Proof positive that they're out of ideas. Do they have any solutions for any of the problems that are going on in the world right now? Do they have a solution for the economy? No, all they have is bigger and bigger budgets. This budget that they're fighting over right now. I haven't looked at the news to see if it's passed. I know that's one of the contentious things with McCarthy, is that they were afraid he wasn't, that he was going to cave to it. Well, whoever they get to do it, I don't care. I don't care if they shut the government down. It's been shut down a bunch of times before. Who cares? It's ridiculous. But I know that was one of the issues with McCarthy. But anyway, the Democrats have no solution. They have no plan. Nothing. When you listen to any of them, it doesn't matter if it's Biden or all the way down to the most junior person in the House of Representatives, they have no plan. They have no solutions. All they have are more problems. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motorpoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content, and we'll see you all later.